No.
Yes. Please.
Lord have mercy. The child flipped the original live. She walks in my room and introduces herself to my life.
I'm sorry. So what happened was that a button,
excuse me.
A button got pressed.
Excuse me.
Right.
Not only did she walk. Okay, boo boo, I will. You can. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Robin, thank you. I got your text, boo. You got to come back in the live if you want. If you just want to listen and just put the phone to your ear. You can just come on back in the live, Robin. But anyway, let me continue on to tell the story of what happened to my live, guys. I had about 10 minutes of a good session of a live. And I was really getting down. And then all of a sudden, guess who walks in the room? Like I said before. This child walks in the room and introduces herself to my live. As though I gave her permission to walk into my room and to get on my live. Not only did she walk in my room, and not only did she get on my live, but the child reversed the camera, guys. I had to delete it.
It was by accident. I didn't mean to do that. I tried to stop it from ending, so I pressed that button. So I forgot when you try to press that button, it flips over the camera by itself.
So, guys, I don't know if anybody remembers. Now, I know it probably rattled a few nerves, when I posted explicit language and vulgar language on my wall of Nicki Minaj and other of my favorite music artists.
You should listen to Nickelback Stone. He's a great...
There she go again!
He's a great artist.
Aren't kids supposed to shut up? They're not supposed to talk unless they're being asked to speak.
I'm just trying to tell you about this. He created a song, I Want to Be a Rock Star. He basically...
Valencia, good evening, love. It's almost 12 a.m. This little girl who's 16 years old, if you would rewind this video later on, love, you would learn more about this little 16-year-old girl who's running around in the streets and thinks she's grown. It's not the other little girl that you may have seen in the supermarket with me in the video live. But this is my 16-year-old. I have 3 teenagers and they are trying to drive me crazy. I'm looking at them like, oh, you kids think that you're going to get away with doing all of this stuff, running in the streets? Sometimes even fighting in the streets, and think moi, is going to come out there? No, you're going to call the cops, dear. And if the cops lock you up because you're on the streets and the cops tell you to leave, that's your fault. It ain't the cops' fault. Don't blame the police. You got to leave. You got to obey the law. Now, I know everyone, and now and then, people disobey the law. I mean, maybe a little now and then. I mean, let's be honest, right? Me as an adult, I'll do it too. But I'm not going to go to the extent And I pray that God would never curse me in that manner to ever be violent towards people. Because I rather be not here on this earth if I'm going to be violent to someone. So I don't understand. I didn't raise my children to be running on the streets and fighting with people. I did not raise my children to be fighting with me. Because to tell you the truth, I know martial arts. And I can just hit them one time. But I don't do that to people. In my first video, we were discussing with another adult about children and so forth a little bit. And my daughter walked in my room. But my whole point about everything is this. We were supposed to end the video live at 12 a.m. And we didn't. Because my daughter messed up the video live. She flipped the camera over. And I had to just delete it.
It was by accident.
Yeah, she said she did it by accident. No, if you did something by accident, that's perfectly fine.
I try to hold.
And Valencia, the reason why it's black, and any of my viewers who may later on view this video, the reason why it's black is because I'm not dressed. And my daughter flipped around the camera. If I'm not dressed, I'm not going to be showing my hair and, you know, my arms and my body like that. No.
She had very beautiful hair, though. She had longer hair than me. Because I be putting chemicals in my hair. And that's bad for my hair. And that's why my hair don't grow. And that's why I just stopped doing unnecessary stuff to my hair. And I'm just going to leave my hair natural. I might put weave in my hair. So it could just be protected. Be a protective style. But my mom wear her Kemar, so she don't have to really do nothing but put her hair in a bun or whatever. She had very beautiful hair, though. I wish I was like my mother. But you see, I can't be somebody that I want to be. I have to be myself. And, yeah. Basically.
This little girl have a lot of wisdom. She is, you know, Subhana Allah. That means glory be to Allah in Arabic. Subhana Allah. And I speak Arabic a little bit. Very, 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 very little.
I do too. Assalamu alaikum.
Very little.
I know how to read the Quran in Arabic. Because my mother taught me. I know how to say...
Well, you was also taught by other people.
Well, mostly my mother. Because when I was younger, I used to be practicing with my mother with Quran.
Right.
My mother had a bookshelf full of stuff. All books, Qurans, everything. She even had the oldest books in the freaking world. I never seen those books in million. Yo, she had Shakespeare.
All right.
She had the books of Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet,
okay,
and all the scenes.
Child. Oh, assalamu alaikum.
Ali Muhammad.
Yes, this brother is
Abdullah.
And a very beautiful brother. Oh my God.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ali, this is my 16-year-old daughter,
Queen Sheba,
and we also have Valencia here. Beautiful Valencia. If you don't mind, you know, later on I'll come on your wall and stuff.
Y'all some beautiful people, and I thank you for coming on my mother live, because now I'm going to be in some of her live videos, because I would like to join my mother in her live and do some more stuff with my mother, except for running the streets and acting like a foolish, ignorant nigger on these streets.
She said ignorant nigger on these streets. All right. I mean, that's your thoughts.
That's how these kids act, and I realized that I don't need to be on the streets. If I want to go somewhere,
no, you can go on the streets. Oh, yes, brother. There's no view. There's a blackout because I'm not dressed. And my previous live, my daughter accidentally reversed the camera, and I had to like just delete it because I'm not going to show myself to the world, and I'm not dressed.
But I still like how you're watching our thing, because at the end of the day, you're here
and later,
you're listening.
Sorry, Queen Sheba, excuse me. And later on, you know, I did a lot of live showing myself, especially out in public.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
But we were talking about this beautiful song.
No, hold on. Let him respond. We can't be like, let people respond. I was just talking to him, and then after he said no view, I responded. And then I wanted to give him a few seconds, maybe a minute or two. Not even a minute. I give him like 20, 30 seconds. And all the viewers, you want to do that to your viewers. You want to give them a few seconds to respond to, what you just said in reference to what he asked. Because he just asked a question right there. He said, no view. And then I explained it to him. Huh? Oh, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, they loving me. They loving me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he said yes. He's loving you. Yeah. How can you not, right? Because she's a good young lady.
I just gotta be more responsible of the things I do. And yeah, focus on doing my schoolwork, go to school, and focus on my education more than anything else. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be broke. I don't want to run around the streets being broke. I
know that's right, because your mama ain't got no money, honey. You ain't getting nothing from here. You can't squeeze juice out of something that ain't there. Because I ain't got no juice for you, honey. I done paved my way in this world. It was very difficult.
I'm planning on supporting my mother. And if she don't want it, then I'm still going to try to support her any way I can. Because at the end of the day, my mother helped me all these years, and nobody's there to help her. She's trying to. She wants.
No, I'm not worrying about me though. Let's pause for a second.
Say that.
Say what?
He's talking about.
Oh, for her to continue, and for me to shut up, I guess.
Yes.
We were supposed to get off at 12.
Could we
it's like Cinderella.
12:30?
No, 12:30 is too much.
12:20. 12:10.
Just be quiet. You're trying to negotiate, which is pretty good.
12:05. Okay.
Give him a chance to respond. He said, "Say that," and I'm asking him, "Say what?" Are you asking her to say Queen Sheba? Are you asking Queen Sheba to say whatever she's saying, or are you asking me to say what? Give him a chance to respond.
Or do you have something to say at all?
Oh, maybe he doesn't have anything to say.
Yeah, but I'm going to finish. But
So, all right. So we were supposed to be on here until 12 a.m. and you wanted to go into 12. Okay, he's saying something.
She was telling the truth.
She was telling the truth. Oh, of course she's telling the truth. But, talk is cheap. Hold on, Queen Sheba. Talk is cheap, brother. She's said that before. How many times you going to say stuff? That's the same thing, as an abuser. And I know and understand that I have to look at her as the child that she is. She's 16 years old. And my twin daughters are 18-year-olds. Okay? And they know and understand that they have responsibilities. And there's no excuses for disrespect. You're not going to disrespect me. Because I will move you out of my life. Why would I have somebody in my life and you're being disrespectful? I don't have to deal with a person that's disrespectful. Because I'm not going to let nobody abuse me. I'm not going to even abuse myself. If I'm going to abuse myself, I'll admit myself in the hospital, in a psychiatric ward. Voluntarily. Anytime at all that I feel that I'm abusing myself or want to hurt myself, I sure enough would. Why the heck would I let somebody else do it to me? So we're gonna move on to this till 12:20 will be good. She wants to go on to 12:30, but I think I'll do maybe 12:15, 12:18. I don't know.
Okay, so I want to switch the conversation to something different because I had this on my mind for the longest. Alright, so I know a couple of people, and yeah, the child is my friend, which I'm a child too, whatever. That's my friend.
Okay,
so,
but no, let's not talk about other people.
We're not talking about other people.
Let's talk. We're talking. Stop. See, stop.
But
right?
She never gave me a chance.
No, to because sometimes you may want to say something that I feel should be censored because of the simple fact that I don't want you to associate what we do and your actions, you justifying your actions by stating that you associating with someone else is the reason why you do what you do. Because the underlying answer to everything is that you need to take care of you, and you have responsibilities. You are a young lady. You know, you got to carry yourself like a young lady, and people will respect you. You know, and I'm not saying that you don't carry yourself like a young lady. I'm just saying that don't let the glamour and the glitter, quote unquote, the glamour.
I just want to act like it's a person, so I.
The glamour and the glitter of this world. Don't let it dazzle you, because that's only a trick. Okay?
The child is made up. I'm making up a person so I can express
even if you're a child, you have to realize from the 40th day that you were in my womb, child.
No, from the
40th day that you were in my womb, child, that Allah obviously created you there, right? Mm-hmm. Because He created all of us here, right? Mm-hmm. So you was there 40 days. You received your own little devils, you know? You received that already for yourself. So don't blame things on nobody else but yourself and your own little evils that you do. Just like with me, I do some evil things sometimes. I'm a sinner. Hi. Is viewing your video now. Tap to invite her to join the video as a guest. But why would it say that, Doreen? I don't understand this either, boo-boo. It says 2 people are here, but it says invite, and then it says Doreen is watching. What is going on, Queen?
Let me tell you about this new thing. All right, guys. So
no, don't touch my phone.
I'm not gonna touch it.
She did it earlier.
So okay, guys. So
no, Queen, be quiet, Queen. Doreen, if you're here, Miss Doreen, I always respect you. Sometimes I call you Miss Doreen. I call you Doreen because we're not too far in age, but. The whole point of this is that Queen earlier on my 11:30. Oh no, sister. What? Oh no, sister. Oh no, sister. What? I don't understand that, Ali. Hi, Simone. Kenisha. Hi, love. It says that you're watching, and it's a blackout because I'm not dressed, love. And if you can tell, like, from my pictures and videos and stuff, you know, I'm a Muslim and I like to wear coverings, you know, over my head and my body. And sometimes I don't wear it all the way over my entire body, but I just don't have it on my head right now. So I don't want to wear, it's a blackout because I reversed the camera into the pocket of my phone. Okay, and I was just now talking to Miss Doreen that I know in person. I was talking to her to let her know, because it seemed like her name is saying that she's watching, and then it's saying that to view your video now, tap invite her to join the video as a guest. Oh, wow. I don't know. But anyway, hold on, Queen Sheba. And then my 16-year-old daughter, she had walked in here on my 11:30 live, and I had to erase the live because she touched my camera and it reversed on us. And it had like gave a little flash of me. So I had to delete it. And I was trying to explain that also to Miss Doreen if she's listening. And then there's Ali. Ali is in the room. And we were discussing stuff about my daughter. I mean, you know, my daughter was talking basically, and I was talking. She's 16 years old. I was having a lot of problems with her. And I didn't invite her, but she invited herself in my room. Simone. She invited herself. And Ali and Doreen, if you're still here. She invited herself in the room. And and I just started talking to her or whatever and letting her talk or whatever. But we were supposed to be closing down at 12:20. She wanted to let her opinion. So you are true. You must censor her, but only when it's time necessary, because the kids need to be heard as well as the... Yeah, that's true. And Doreen said, oh, okay, I understand. Hey, Doreen, I'm going to come and visit you, boo-boo. I love you.
That's
yeah, we took pictures with her and everything over there.
Hi.
Don't mention where she lives, because I don't want people to know all of other people's business, because maybe it's... Hold on, Queen. Shut up. I'm confirming who this person is. Do not say where she lives. I'm not going to be giving other people address. Not everybody wants to be public like me.
I don't know where she lives.
What?
I said I don't even know where she lives. I don't remember being over there.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if you remember where she lives. I'm just saying, don't say where she lives and start naming other people. That's all I'm saying. I don't give out all people. Yeah, I love you more too, Fair. You see what she say? You know who's this person, right?
Yes, I know who
right.
she is.
Don't.
I don't remember.
Right. Don't. Because TT did some other crazy stuff, and it was off the wall in another video live, and it wasn't true what she said.
Well, I'm not.
So that's why I'm asking you to not talk too much. And when I'm asking you to stop, please stop. I don't want you to. I want you to talk me to death, to tell you the truth. But we're all. You got to remember, we're talking to the world, Queen. My videos go all over the world, Queen. Do you know that?
I know, just
right. So I want you to understand that I don't want you giving out my people's information like that, because I don't want people to be sharing my people's information. If Miss Doreen or Ali or Simone, who just left out, if anybody want to give out their information, that's perfectly fine. But I don't want you to give out these other people's identities and stuff like that. The only thing I'm doing is just saying their names. That's fine. But I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, do you live over there and this and that? But if they say that they live in a certain area, whatever, then I can say, oh yeah. But don't give out people personal information. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So, okay. So Ali, let me finish reading what you had wrote. I was up to, because the kids need to be heard as well if the, what is that? As well as they're not hurt. Who did I run to? Okay, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. You're absolutely right when you're saying, what I was saying is, the sister, let her speak. You're absolutely right. And let's hear what her opinion is. That's right. I always tell my children that. Especially when we're in private, you know. I tell them that. Okay.
Mom.
All right.
Go,
You know, come on, Queen. Be quiet for a minute. The brother is leaving. Let me give my salams. What is wrong? Be quiet. I know you want to talk. It's good. But we're going to finish off this video. But let me give the brother my salams. Because he's telling... he's telling me that he's leaving. He said he's going to call me. He says for me. He said, Salamu alaikum. Call me when you have a chance, please. I have to finish up my work. Assalamu alaikum. See? Let me respond to the brother because people are going to be typing in things. Wa alaikum assalam. Rahmatullah wa barakatuh Ali. May Allah reward you for stopping in. I mean. So, because he's going to leave. That's good. And we're going to finish up this video. I don't know if Miss Doreen is still here. It says 2 people, right? It says 2? Okay.
Ma, can I please talk about the situation in Chicago? It's all over Facebook.
What is going on in Chicago?
Alright, so it's about this girl. She went with her friends in a hotel. This is very, very crazy. This is why you don't trust nobody. Well, certain people.
No, you got to be careful not only to not trust certain people. I mean, it's sometimes people you know that do things to you too. So don't say certain people because you never know what anybody's going to do. You never even know what I'm going to do. Now look at that. Take that to the bank. I never know what you're going to really do either. Because sometimes it's the nicest people in the world that do bad things. And sometimes it's the ugliest people in the world that do things. So, yes, please listen to her, sister. Oh, Miss Doreen said I'm still here. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Alright, before it turns...
That's so beautiful, Miss Doreen. You've been there. You've been there with the family. You know the history of all this stuff that was going on. And you made sure... That's why I'm going to come over there tomorrow and give you a big hug. Or... Wait a minute, Queen.
I really just want to talk about
I'm gonna come over there, Miss Doreen.
Can I come?
God willing, and give you a big hug, boo boo. You're so sweet. I love you. I love you too, Ali. Okay. So, all right, Queen.
Can I finish? All right. I'm gonna take up 2 minutes of my mother time.
2 minutes.
Only 2 minutes. It's gonna be real quick. All right.
It don't have to be quick. Take your time. Talk slow so we can understand what you're saying. Pronounce your words in the proper form. And stop. Breathe. Take a break. Don't rush. You don't have to rush. I always listen to you. I fall asleep sometimes listening to you. Go ahead.
Oh, you heard about it in Chicago? It's about this girl. So... She was in Chicago.
Oh, whatever. So he said, wait. He said, yeah. He said he talked about it on my radio show the other night. Yeah, mashallah, brother.
All right, so...
That's beautiful. And look, Miss Doreen, you call her Miss Doreen and you call Abdullah Mr. Ali.
I know. Okay.
Or Mr. Abdullah. And look what Miss Doreen said. She said, I heard about that girl. That makes me want to cry.
All right, so can I just tell the story?
Oh my God, that's
Anyways,
terrible.
So, it was this girl and her friends, and it was some boys. So, what I think, I watched the video. It's on Facebook everywhere. I was so distraught when I heard the sounds in the background, and I really have hearing problems. And when I heard that, I was crying when I was at my friend's house. Because you can't trust everybody, even if they call you best friend or not. Because at the end of the day, there's people that have demons in them, and they wouldn't care if you get hurt. But anyways, let me get back to the main story. So it was this girl in Chicago. She was chilling with her friends. They went into a hotel.
Wait. Let's pause for a minute. Whenever you're on live and there's people there, honey, see if they're saying something. Look what Miss Doreen said. No, look what Mr. Ali said. He said yes, and Miss Doreen said her best friend set her up. I cried. I know. Oh, Lord. Miss Doreen, don't make me start crying, man. I have to get off live because sometimes I can't control myself, you know. I sob a little bit. I don't sob all the time, but at stories like this, man, come on. And then Mr. Ali said yes. So that's terrible.
Okay, so...
For $200, she said. It was for $200, Queen? Or what? What happened? It was for $200. Miss Doreen said it was for $200.
It was for $200. That's why I'm trying to say my story first, and then I read the comments. That's how I do it. Because if you
she's mad because you blew it.
No. Because
you're a spoiler.
If you keep on trying to read what people saying when you're trying to speak, it's very difficult.
Distracting. Yeah,
it's difficult.
Is. But Mr. Ali said it's on his page now. Okay, but we're gonna go to his page later, and we're gonna share that.
Alright, so anyways, it was about her best friend setting her up for $200. It does not matter how much money in the world, you should not do that. That is very, 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 very crazy. And they killed her, and they put her in a deep freezer. No, in the freezer that they had in, I guess, in a hotel. Now, I'm trying to figure out, do kids really think that's right? Like, don't you think in your mind, that's just crazy how you killed your so-called best friend? That's your best friend. I thought best friends supposed to stick together no matter what, for no money or nothing. Because at the end of the day, you will need your best friend. Because if you need your best friend will help you out with anything. She will help you out with, let's say if you have kids, you need money, and then you're supposed to do the same thing for your best friend. I don't understand how people in this world so claimly call each other and say things out their mouth, and then they just use that word just to use it. That's why I stay away from many people who are negative, most people that's negative, and I leave people alone. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to put myself in the predicament as that girl. That girl, what I heard about that girl was crazy. I heard she was a sweet girl. She's loving. She did not want to have physical contact with the boys, and they just raped her.
Said Queen, that just met that.
Was on her back.
Oh, I see what Mr. Abdullah is saying. He's saying that just means that she was not her best friend.
Exactly.
Because that couldn't have been a best friend. A best friend would never do that. A best friend would protect their friend with their life. Exactly. But if your friend is doing something wrong, you're not going to protect them. Just walk away from that.
If my friend is doing something wrong, I'm going to tell them what they're doing wrong.
Right, that's true.
And I'm going to help that person turn away from doing something wrong.
Okay, yeah.
And turn on the right path.
Yes.
Except for trying to just walk away, because at the end of the day, that your best friend your so-claiming called best friend might be putting herself in danger too. You don't know what will happen to your best friend. She's putting herself in danger. You got to help her out too. It does not matter if your best friend try to turn on you. At the end of the day, she did a sin, and that sin is going to come back on her. But at least try to save her life or something. Try to help her. Try to see that you're a good person and you want to help your best friend. And they heard.
He said that. Oh, Miss Doreen said that was not her friend, and they heard her saying help, and they turned. Oh,
they turned the music up louder. Make a lot of sense. Yes, like, I don't understand why.
Oh, that's messed up.
I don't understand why people like this try to sell their so-called claim friend. It does not matter, because how about if somebody did that to you? Let's say if I did some stupid.
Karma is a trip, she said. Yeah,
let's say if I do some mashallah. Let's say if I do some stupid stuff like that, and it could come back to me, because after
that's what she's saying, Miss Doreen. Yeah.
If it comes back to me, it's going to come back to me. Because how about if the guys did not have pleasure with her? How about they be like, "Yo, come in the room. We getting you next." Makes sense. It makes lots of sense, and this is crazy because I wanted to talk about this on live earlier, but I could not because I was not able to, because First, I don't have a phone. Second, I don't have Wi-Fi. Third of all, I was going to do it in the train station.
We're going to make a video.
I tried doing this train station because you get Wi-Fi in train station. You know, I was doing that earlier. Get some Wi-Fi.
What is Queen? Is she never best friend? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. I gotta go back. Okay. See, if I move that, that's gonna... If I move the screen, she said, I'm 63. Miss Doreen, you 63?
60.
Why? Nobody. Uh-huh. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's true, Miss Doreen. That's what I was telling Queen earlier.
I can't trust nobody with my full heart. Because at the end of the day, everybody do somebody grimy. I know.
No, it's not about you thinking. Listen, honey, we're going to extend this. She said, yes, that's true. Yeah, that is. Okay, but it's not only Miss Doreen. Because I'm trying to. See, she needs to also see things a little bit bigger than what she sees, what's in front of her. It's not all about. Because you just said something. What did you just say?
I just said. You can't trust everybody with your full potential and your full heart because at the end of the day, somebody will do you. Every person have a thought of doing somebody else grimy. In this world,
no, stop. I got it now. I got it. Stop. Right there. No, we cannot think. We cannot think that everybody would be thinking to do something evil to us. We can't think like that because then we might as well just say there's nobody good in the world and I can't really trust nobody. But then again, you can say I can't trust nobody because the bottom line is this, Queen Sheba. Sometimes people make mistakes. They think bad things. Like sometimes when you act out, I may want to slap you or push you. You know what I mean? I may want to just beat you up, right? I may think that in my mind, right? Sometimes, right? But for me to act upon it is another thing. You see? So we are going to probably think accidentally like that they want to, they may accidentally think that they want to hurt you in their mind, but you can't really say that is what they think. You just can't. You got to give people the benefit of the doubt. Even when you're all alone and you think about somebody, you even though they may have hurt you, you got to keep forgiving people, right? Okay. No, you don't just keep forgiving them because they hurting you. Like when you guys do stuff, I don't just keep forgiving you over and over. You have to forgive people sometimes, even if they did it on purpose, hurt you, or even if they said, "Oh, you look ugly. Why are you wearing that? You don't look too good. Oh, well, this, that, the other. I don't like you. Oh, get out of my face." Those are very ugly things that hurt people, right? But then again, it may be very common it may be just a cultural thing that young people do amongst each other, right? So with you being this young, the bottom line is this. Don't think that everybody is thinking about how they want to harm you.
I have to say, dealing with that part saying that someone
you got to learn to trust people too. No.
Wait.
The first thing you want to think about, just like what Miss Doreen said, you can't trust what Miss Doreen said. She said, why? She said, I'm 63. That's why I trust nobody. I'm just saying. Right. She's absolutely right. You can't trust everybody, but don't also think that everybody is thinking to do something grimy to you and they have done grimy stuff to you. Yeah, people want to do that, sugar. They're going to do stuff like that. Trust me. They will.
This whole world is corrupt. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but it's okay. Because this world is temporary. This world is temporary. You have to realize the plans of a law. You got to realize, just like you plan to go to school. Allah has already planned all of this. And what did Allah says? What did God says in the Bible? I believe Miss Doreen is a Christian. What does Allah says even in the Bible with the Bible? Come on, Queen. He said that these things are going to happen. Come on. Don't get blindsided. Look beyond in what you see in front of you. Look beyond it, sugar. Look beyond it.
Okay, I have something to say about talking about, if somebody dislike me. At the end of the day, they disliking me because they're jealous, they're haters, and they just want to be me. That's why people dislike you. If somebody call you ugly, they calling you beautiful. That's how I take when somebody call me ugly. When somebody dislike
Miss Doreen said yes.
When somebody dislike what I wear, that's their problem. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm beautiful inside and out.
And Abdullah just said Allah to handle that problem. Yeah, absolutely. And Miss Doreen said yes. And let me tell you something. They may be jealous, or they may be having some type of things going on inside of them that's hurting them. So they want to lash out at you. It's not necessarily people are jealous. Just like this lady at the sports club tonight, and I was being selfish. I was making my live video, and my first live video, because the second one I made, she was already gone. But the first live video, guys, I made, Ali and Doreen, the first video I made, the lady asked me to not talk on my phone on the first live video. So I cut out the video but I had a little nasty attitude with her. But she's right. Because after she said that, I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. Why am I doing this to this poor lady? That's why, Queen.
Leave them alone. Leave the negative people alone. Because
if
you don't leave the negative people alone and you want to associate with them, you're going to become negative yourself.
Yeah,
you cannot
absolutely.
associate with negative because you don't want to be that person. At
Imagine
the end of the day, you trying to be yourself.
Yeah, imagine me hanging out with Muslims who's running around. Imagine your mom running around with Muslims that are in the spotlight. Imagine me as your mom with a khimar on her head, and she's running around talking about joining ISIS and stuff like that. Don't you think that people will look at me like, what? And like the FBI, it wouldn't even be like a blink of an eye. Like, really? So the bottom line is this. Imagine if I started associating with those people that do those things. So when you're associating with those people over there, yeah.
Love you too.
Yeah. And imagine me associating with people like that. And then what do you think that people are going to look at me and say? Like, oh, you're associating with those kind of people that's talking about killing Americans and, all that stuff. I don't associate with those kind of people.
That's what people don't understand. That's one thing I'm going to say about that. ISIS in America. This is why.
What do you want to talk about ISIS in America? Come on, Queen.
Hold on. Let me just.
Me and you will talk about that, and then I'll let you
clarify this real quick.
Hey, stop, Queen.
All right, but let me just talk
and
about
Abdullah, be quiet. Don't say let us speak.
Let me just talk about it real quick.
And she does make a lot of sense.
No. Because
Miss Doreen, Abdullah.
All right, just let me say this real quick.
Because Queen be saying stuff.
No, because this is true. This is true.
Hold on. We're going to have another video. We're going way beyond the time that we were supposed to be on here anyway. What Abdullah said.
Yes, she lost it. Listen, cause wait, cause I really wanna, cause you bringing up this, and I wanna talk about it.
Wait, hold on. What is he talking about? I lost.
You lost it.
Who lost it?
You lost your mind, cause I'm trying to talk, and you trying to cut me
Abdullah,
off.
wait, hold on. Let's wait for Abdullah to respond. This is so funny. When you say, love you, Queen. Wait, which Queen?
My queen.
You talking about little Queen or big Queen?
She talking about Queen Sheba.
No, you're talking about me because my name is Malika.
Your
And Malika in Arabic is queen in English. So Miss Doreen, who you talking to, little one or the big one?
Obviously, me.
Or both of us. You better not discriminate. Okay. Miss Doreen. Miss Doreen, you got me over here coughing. You so crazy. I love you, boo. You're so sweet, boo. You always been.
Wait, but can I just please finish this real quick? 1 minute.
What do you mean?
30 seconds.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask this brother something real quick. No, let me just interject, Queen Sheba. Wait, Queen. Sister, just let her say something. I don't interrupt. Love you, boy.
Nah, I love you more.
She said, I love you more, right? And then Queen said she loved you more.
I love
Miss
you
Doreen.
more than the galaxy love me.
Hey, Miss Doreen, I'm gonna tag up all on your wall. People gonna be like, "What's wrong with her?"
Yeah.
What? They gonna be like, "What is?" Be like, Miss Doreen was at my live.
You're gonna make me forget my thought because I really want to speak on this.
Oh Lord!
All right.
This girl act like there isn't a tomorrow. Like, come on, you can't get everything out in this session.
Just this one thing, because this is what I do not like. All right.
Lord.
So American
Thank
ISIS.
you. Thank you, Miss Doreen.
Thank you for joining.
And
live.
thank you, Abdullah. Good morning, guys. I know it's time to turn in. It's 12:34. This girl thinks she's gonna take over my live until like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Ain't it gonna happen? Love you guys.
Wait.
She said she's gonna create a new page.
I'm gonna go live on my new page. I'm gonna add all your friends.
Queen, stop it. Shh. So let's give our salams. Let's say peace and blessings to Miss Doreen and peace and blessings to Ali. She has a lot to say. She do.
Exactly. Let me just say this one thing and that's
Miss
it.
Doreen.
We could close the discussion after this.
Miss Doreen. Oh, I'm not chick. That was TT calling in. See what time they be coming home, Miss Doreen? Come and beat them. Let me stop.
Wait,
I know you're not a violent person. You don't do stuff like that. Hey, Queen, shut up. That was
Some like
yeah. Okay, that's good.
Oh, my bad.
Queen. Yeah, Miss Doreen. My live had went out because Letitia just called and she's on her way, I guess. She said, "Yeah, love you, family. Love you more." And she said, "I will." Love you so much, boo.
I'm still going.
And that's TT coming home. That's the 18-year-old that's coming home. The one that you probably seen in the supermarket with me earlier, with the 2 ponytails on top of her head. That's the 18-year-old. And this one right here is the 16-year-old, the baby.
I'm gonna come back in this discussion maybe when she go live again, because I really.
I'm not going back live no more.
In the morning, because I really want to talk about this American ISIS situation.
No, we're gonna make videos. So what are you talking about? We're gonna make videos where we're gonna show your face this time.
Yeah, because I really want to talk about this.
Right.
One.
So relax, man. We have a lot of stuff we can do, but you're rushing, and I wasn't planning on being on live all this long. So, and I'm quite sure that it's getting kind of tiring for everybody else too.
I know y'all love hearing
talking and stuff. That's a lot of energy.
They love.
But anyway, all right. So, assalamu alaikum, guys. Peace and blessing be upon you guys. You know, may God bless you guys even more than what you are blessed. Oh, okay, okay. Have a good Queen. Yeah, she do. She's a cute little girl, right?
I look just like my mother with the
That's
big
a blessing.
Cheeks.
That is a blessing with a cute little face, right? A blessing from God.
We need to dress just so like and take some pictures and do our makeup just so like we're gonna look like twins. I'm gonna be like, Mommy.
Okay,
I'm
all
like,
right.
my day one hitter right
good
here.
night. Good night, guys.
Good night. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace.
And thank you, boo boo. Thank you, Miss Doreen. I love you so much. All right. Good night.
Good night.